Hello there again, folks, and, well, as you can probably tell by this screen, we have a Nintendo Direct tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be very exciting. And I do have some predictions in mind. Before I get to those, though, let's discuss what will likely be there, starting with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And at this point, this game is under 100 days away from releasing. I think it's like 95 days away from coming out or something at the time of this video, at the time of recording this. So they'll likely have information regarding that, which will be pretty cool. However, I'm not going to be getting the game mainly because of the fact that I'm not really a Zelda player. Or at least a huge Zelda player. Although I did play Age of Calamity, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, so they'll likely have Tears of the Kingdom information. Another thing that'll likely be there will probably be a roadmap for the next 3 waves of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. And speaking of which, I actually was seeing on my phone earlier this morning an article that apparently that game has now sold over 52 million copies. 52 million! And it's no wonder why that game is the top Nintendo Switch seller. At least for physical copies. Like, I can't speak for digital copies because obviously the sales numbers for those work differently. But yeah, that'll probably be there. And I'm thinking they'll likely show like a trailer for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I almost said Kirby the Forgotten Land, but of course that came out last year, so yeah. They'll likely show something like for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which at the time of recording this will be released 2 weeks from this Friday, because this upcoming Friday coming up is February 10th, and that game comes out on February 24th, so they'll likely show something for that. And then they'll probably also show something regarding Bayonetta Origins, like a trailer or something, because that game's supposed to come out around the middle of March. And I don't know yet if I'm actually going to buy that game or not. Even though I am enjoying Bayonetta 3, believe it or not. I only have a few chapters left to complete for that game. 3 main ones and a side chapter, and then that'll be it. So yes, we'll probably see information for that. Now, as to what I think could possibly be there in terms of the predictions, now keep in mind, not all of these are probably going to happen in this Direct, but if like maybe 1 or 2 of them happen, they'll probably be good enough for me. I'll at least be satisfied. There have been some rumors of a new Mario sports game showing up at this Direct, and if that happens, it would likely be baseball, and here is my theories as to why. 1, they have not released a Mario baseball game in years. The last one that they came out with was Mario Super Sluggers, which released on Nintendo Wii, I think in like 2009 or 2010, something like that. And that's a game that I have, and it's a very good game. And so yeah, so that's the first theory. The second one is that it's the only major Mario sport that hasn't gotten a Nintendo Switch representation yet. So yeah, so that leads me to believe that it would most likely be Mario Baseball if a new sports game comes out on the Switch. A new Mario sports game, that is. And sticking with Mario, I'm also hoping that a new mainline Mario gets announced, whether it's a new 2D Mario or a 3D Mario. Maybe DLC for Odyssey, but that's kind of a long shot considering that Odyssey released in 2017 and in late 2017, that is, and we're in early 2023. So approximately 5.5 years since Odyssey came out. So at this point, I probably would not give my hopes up for any Odyssey DLC. I mean, they could do a full-on sequel, but that would more likely be for Nintendo's next system. Oh, now, a 2D Mario game, though, based on the upcoming movie, would probably be nice as well. And there is a possibility that they could show a trailer for the upcoming Mario movie in this direct, since the film does come out in 2 months, and so that would be pretty exciting. So, and actually, a bit of a funny story for this. So, I was out for dinner this past Saturday night, and at my aunt's house, or on my old street or whatever, and I'm watching the NHL All Star Weekend, right? And during one of the commercials, they play an ad for the Mario movie, which my 4-year-old cousin Giovanni happened to see, and I was asking him if that was a movie that he would want to see, and he said yes. So yeah, so it's good that he's at least starting to know like who some of the Mario characters are. So good for him. Let's see. So that's two. Now, obviously, my friend Brandon Hinkle's hoping that they come out like with some new like Nintendo Switch Online apps, which I could possibly see happening, but I'm not 100% sure on that. A new Donkey Kong game could possibly be there, but I don't know yet. I mean, it would be nice to have a brand new Donkey Kong game, because if you remember, the last new Donkey Kong game they released was Tropical Freeze on the Wii U, and then of course they ported that over to the Switch, but that doesn't really count. So really, there hasn't been a new like mainline Donkey Kong game in about, I want to say, like 8 or 9 years or something like that. So it's been a while, and something else that I'm hoping that they do is maybe port over Kid Icarus Uprising from the Nintendo 3DS. Now, don't get me wrong, Kid Icarus Uprising is an absolute masterpiece of a game. The only problem, though, is that the controls on that game is that the game are kind of weird. Like, you have to like move a whole bunch of things around in order to actually see what you're doing. So that's kind of been annoying. So porting that over to the Switch, like as a remaster or something, with better controls, that would be pretty nice. I don't know if it'll actually happen though, but we'll have to see. And what else? And maybe like a brand new Yoshi title, because they either a brand new one or porting over like Woolly World from the Wii U. Because I wouldn't mind playing the console version of Woolly World, because I do have that game, but I have it for the 3DS. I have beaten that game, and don't get me wrong, it's pretty fun. Like, it's very cute and everything, but a Nintendo Switch port would definitely be pretty cool. And or maybe a brand new Yoshi game in general, because remember the last Yoshi game they released was in 2019 when they released Yoshi's Crafted World, which is another awesome game. And actually, my friend Frank Sartori is actually doing a Let's Play for that game on his channel right now. He's got a few episodes up already, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of those. So yeah, that's also another possibility, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens. So those are all my predictions. Two Link made a prediction in the community tab that I had earlier, saying GameCube stuff, which is also possible. And technically, we are actually getting a GameCube remaster very soon. In fact, the remaster for Tales of Symphonia comes out next week. And that is a game that I have never played, so I kind of might want to check that out. But yeah, so those are my predictions for this Nintendo Direct. Feel free for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. Feel free to leave your predictions like in the comments on my community tab if you want, or in the comments section of this video, and I will. And of course, I will be doing a reaction video tomorrow for the Direct as well once it goes live. So definitely stay tuned for that, and I will see you all tomorrow for the Nintendo Direct presentation. Later, folks.